What's up, fight fans? We are back at it with another edition here at Round One Sports TV. I am your host, Ed, and we're going to get this show on the way. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of boxing going on tonight. We got Oshasi Foster winning back the rematch. So we're going to be going through some of these fights. We got the co-main event coming up, so tune in. Let me set up here, and I'll be right with you guys here at Round One Sports TV. So, like I said, we have a lot of boxing going on here now, um, and we're going to be covering that. So, as you come and join in the live stream, let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know where you're watching the fight from, and know that the Notre Dame's world title is on the line tonight. So, let's get it popping. Yes, sir. Another edition here at Round One Sports TV. Let's get right into it. We just had a couple fights right now just go underway. Um, you know, and I believe right now the co-main event is what's supposed to be coming in. Molataya. I think it's supposed to be the next fight. Right now, I got the volume down and they're showing highlights of Nova being awarded the victory over this guy, and it looks like on a controversy fight. But Miller Mills right here just stopped this kid, the painter. He might have to go back to painting. I'm not sure, but it was a good fight. It was a pretty good fight, decent level of you know opponents here. I believe this gentleman right here lost to Abdullah Mason. So um, which Abdullah Mason will be making a ring return, right? Oh, Nova fought and he got the victory, huh? I gotta go back and watch that fight. I just logged in right now and just coming in the house. I gotta check these fights. My man's getting ready right now. This is a crucial fight for him right now. Morataya, man. Raymond Morataya, right? You know, these are these kind of fights, man. Right? This is what I talk about. This is like oh, this is where you can say legitimately a win or a loss will define your career from right here. It really will. And I'm on the fence where that he has to um it would be great if he can look impressive winning. It could look, anytime when you come in and you can knock the guy out, you know, and look impressive doing it, that's always good, right? But he's put himself in a situation where like now the top guys and the top prospects are also making their way up, which are putting a lot of pressure on the guys that want opportunities. Now, could this victory right here put him in place to even be, at least mentioned for a title shot, right? Okay. And that's always where you want to be. That's the trajectory. And those are the kind of conversations he wants to be involved with. They mention his name, he wants to be, hey, you know, he's a worthy opponent. But you can only do that with victories. And I feel, although I'm just walking in the house, I know about him. I know enough to talk and say I'm not sure what they've been saying about the young man, but I could definitely say that this is one of those positions where he is in his fight in his career where I believe he's gonna need to pull off the victory to potentially fight fighters like Lomachenko. Look, what that's saying? Okay, I missed it. Um, but since I got the volume down, I don't want them to copyright me in any way. I'm not really hearing the fight, so I don't know what the announcers are saying. I don't know what the you know, Tim Bradley, whoever's calling the fight, I don't know what they're saying. I have no idea right now. All I can see is, what I'm seeing. Look at WBA champion Gervonta Davis expected to fight Leon in January. Yeah. Look at Top Rank is putting that out. So that December date was not accurate. I reported that on my channel. I told you I went down the rabbit hole. I called the venue just like they recommended. I did all of that. And it was true. It was true. But also in business, if the fighters, you never know what was going on behind the scenes in that case. You don't know if either fighter needed a little bit more time also, or they weren't going to be ready for that date. And before you start dropping money down on a deposit on a venue that you're not sure if either of the fighters or whatever situation it could have been, that they might not make that date. So the PBC, this ain't their first rodeo. They're not stupid. They saw that there was a little bit of problems somewhere, wherever it was. I'm not saying that I'm reporting I know exactly where the problem stemmed from, but what I'm saying is obviously they couldn't make that date because could they have made it? You know what I'm saying? They would be there. What's up, Bam Bam? How you doing? My man Bam. We're going to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? And our phone call, our chat. You know what I mean? Never take a call from Bam Collect because you will be paying, you know what I'm saying, for that call. My man Bam, how you doing in the building? So obviously you couldn't make that date, right? And, for the people that were putting it out that, they had saw, the only thing I can honestly say is that a lot of people made accusations. And I don't think that the people um that were making these kind of accusations were in the rooms or personally know anybody in Tank's team that can verify or Roach, these kind of things. They kind of sat back, put together some pieces, and then determined an outcome and came and reported it. And I can honestly say that some YouTube channels did in fact do that. But now they're gonna go back and beat on their chest and say, yo, you see I was right. And that doesn't validate all their guessing. I mean, you can guess something and predict it and be right. It's pretty much how you make wagers or bets. You're guessing that these guys are gonna cover the spread. You don't have no crystal ball, so you really don't know. So just because you guessed your way through and now Gervonta Davis ain't fighting on December 14th, that doesn't validate everything you were saying. Of course not. See? So, this is boxing. I've always reported this. Boxing is a business disguised as a sport, you know? And there's a lot of business going on right now with boxing and the Saudi prince, and a lot of moving parts and a lot of rumors and speculations of what direction the future of boxing is going, and where do we see boxing in the next 10 years. I see a lot of potential. you know I see a lot of nice um fights in the future that could be made. There are a lot of fights now that we as fans we deserve. And these fighters are running around, getting in front of a camera. They got no problem saying they're the best and they want to fight everybody. Sometimes some fighters don't mention everyone and they get criticized for not mentioning a certain amount of fighters. Well, damn it, I can't fight everyone. Let me mention a couple guys first, and let's see if they'll fight me, and then I'll go for the other guys. What do you? You're not. I mean, you're not satisfied with me yelling out 3 names. The next thing you know, they're gonna criticize me for not yelling out another different 4 names. That where we're going in boxing? The guy has to surround himself with all enemies. He has to pick a fight with everyone. You can't be direct to one person. Hey, you, I want to fight you in particular. It seems like when a guy says that, then all of a sudden the dude pulls up. Oh shit, I broke my hand. Oh shit, I'm having a baby. Oh shit, my heart's not into it. Oh shit. Like, I mean, and look, for as much as people want to argue about who's ducking who, or who wants to smoke, or who will beat who, I always say this. When in a sport, it's not by scheduled season, event. It's not like football. Every Sunday, teams are going to play the other team. There's a schedule. In boxing, you got to negotiate a fight. You got to get in contact with their promoter. You got to call, yo, you want to fight? Are you going to be ready for this date? Nah, I was sitting on my couch off my last fight. I'm going to need some time to get ready. I can't make that date. What are you going to do? You're going to tell your promoter to call the next guy. The next guy you call, yo, you want to fight? I already got a fight scheduled. I'm fighting so-and-so and such date. I'm already fighting. I got a contract signed. If I pull out of the contract, they'll sue me. I got to go along with the fight. I already signed it. I call the next guy. And by the time we start getting down to the next, people might be like, wait a minute, who's this fourth option? This is not what we wanted to see. You're at this point in your career. Why ain't you fighting these? And that's when all the accusations start to get thrown around. And I got to admit, a lot of these kids seem like they're scared to take a loss, to really go in there and mix it up and take an ass whooping, or to give one. They all of them are guilty of always wanting to have the upper one or the advantage on their opponent. It seems like that's the theme in boxing now. They're only taking fights if it's like a 70-30, barely a 60-40, if, that's what their people are calculating. They're not taking risk fights, the dangerous ones. And that's what we want to get. Look, maybe if this new era of the Bruce Carringtons, Abdullah Mason, which Abdullah Mason is going to be fighting coming up under the undercard of the Keyshawn Davis fight. So I want you to keep an eye out for this kid. And maybe, just maybe, if the Schofields, the young fighters, attack each other now, they'll show that they got them big fights, because I understand what their managers and everybody say at the beginning. Why fight him now when later on your guys could be bigger names and the fight can be bigger? That's the same thing Tank Davis tried to do with Ryan Garcia. When they were asked Tank Davis, who do you want to fight? They said Ryan. He said, yeah. He said, do you want to fight him now? He says, nah, I want him to mature a little. But Ryan Garcia didn't do his part. Ryan Garcia never really, he was always a fuck up. The WBC has been trying to put their belt around Ryan Garcia for years. And every single time Ryan Garcia fucks it up. And he, remember, guys, Tank Davis initially sent him a contract to a fight. He accepted it, and then Ryan Garcia pulled out of that fight. He cited mental illness. Then when he finally got the fight with Tank Davis again, that they took him serious, and they said, well, we need to cash out now with Ryan because he's just a loose cannon. We don't know if he's going to go up or down, but right now he's riding on a high. They had scheduled a fight. They were supposed to take 2 tune-up fights in between. Ryan Garcia elected out of his tune-up fight and went right into the because Tank Davis fought Hector Luis Garcia, and then he fought Ryan Garcia. You see? So Ryan, WBC's been trying to work with that young man for a very long time, but it seems like he's just a fuck up, bro. So, um, there's a lot of big things and moving parts, but right now, this fight right here, Perez is being announced. He's 27 years old. He's 5'6". He weighed in at 136 pounds. You know what I mean? He's coming in here to try to cash in on his moment, on his dreams, on his legacy, and Raymond, you know, and if you're not familiar with Raymond's situation or him as a boxer, Raymond, he's been around the block. He's lost some tough fights. He's 27 years old. He's 5'8". He came in at 136 pounds. He's a WBC, WBO number 2 lightweight contender, ranked number 10 in the world right now. ESPN has him. So with a 12-0-6 record, you know, um, was that? There's a couple people at the fight, huh? They coming tonight to see this fight. Shasi I think he's got to knock him out, man. I think he's got to knock him out. I think they could. You can't sleep and think that they can't rob him again on another night. It's not like it. Uh, the judging was so off in that fight that it was kinda alarming. Like, I didn't see how, um, Robinson could have won or stole some of those early rounds or swing rounds. He was a little too patient in the early rounds for me, and I was saying to myself, "Man, this is like." So, the co-main event is on the way right now. Morotai, he's working his jab right now. He's he's circling around. He's doing the right thing. Oh, that right hand is sharp over the top. My man Perez threw that fast. Multi can't hang out in the inside. He needs to pop that jab. Work. There you go. Down to the body. Up. Yep. Nice. Good. Good step. The only thing with Perez, he's got to do more of that. If Perez is going to be there stationary and not moving his head, he needs to push him back. That's the only thing I see with Perez where I can see his style of fighting where he's gonna have to just like he can't loop in like that. Mordecai can time him. That I didn't like that about Perez. I know he had an off step too, but at the same time, like he's got to be defensively sound. And as you can see, Morotaya is the bigger man. Actually, if he just instead of going backwards, if he decides to plant his foot and stand there, circle and try your luck. See where it's open. Oh, nice, nice, nice. He put it together on the outside. Nice. Good, 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 good. Inside. Good. Ooh, good body shot. He took it well, though. Multi took it well. He's going downstairs for a little body work of his own. I think that mm, I think that Perez has to work his jab just a little bit more. Just a little more, even if he has to flick it to get it to come in, because his style is more of a pressure and he doesn't move his head as much. He's there to be hit. If Perez, see this Perez switching up like this, lefty to righty, right? If you're not as fluent, yeah, you just go back. And then I don't like Perez's defense. He's a little laxy daisy with his defense. Perez kid. Mm. Ooh, Muay Thai leaned. You know how Tim Tszyu leaned? That's a good you see, but I think he's doing things that he knows he can get away with this guy. He can get away with. There's certain times that we judge boxers for doing certain things in the ring, but only he can determine what he can and cannot do in the ring in front of the guy, right? So sometimes you feel like you can get away with it. It could still be a mistake. Zab Judah thought he was gonna get away and evade Tim Tszyu's dad, right? And he thought he was gonna just like evade back, and he knew as soon as he evaded with his waist and he didn't take his feet with him, he was stuck. He knew it. And sometimes fighters think they're a little bit too good for themselves, but Mortal looks like he has complete control and he looks like he's fighting with confidence. And he's definitely like I can't completely say that they're mistakes because this guy is not capitalizing on them as well, and he's not in position to capitalize on Morataya's mistakes right now, like somebody else would. But like I said, I don't think he probably would do that against them. I think he's a smart fighter, and he knows kind of like how the style of this guy. He did his homework. He's fighting off the jab. He's keeping long. He's snapping that right down the middle. Right down the middle. Yes. Yes. Oh, he's gonna get up. It was a hard shot, but it's not enough to knock him out. He's a little stunned, but Mortai's got to be smart. He doesn't look like that kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? But he is a little, Mortai definitely got his attention. Slow down, kid. Get settled back in the fight. There you go. That's that box. There you go. Back in the fight. Yup. Good. Work off the jab. Yup. Set it up. What got you there? That straight right. Follow it off your jab. There you go, baby. Work the angles. Side step. One. Use a feint. Use a feint. Just flick the jab out. Feint, feint, feint. Boom. Nice. Oh, he was right there. Yeah. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking. That's what you do. If you see these things, that's boxing right there. That's boxing right there. You see these things, capitalize on it. That is boxing. Look at, he's back up. He's taking that. Referee's staying close. He's on. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Good. Now, a win like this is what I'm talking about. He needs a win like this. Why? Now he can be like, look, he's got a good team. You gotta start going for it. What separated Devin Haney from the rest of the pack, he dared to be great. He took the risk. He took the big fights. Okay, it wasn't the biggest name, but if Teofimo Lopez lost his belts to George Camboza, whose fault is that? And Devin Haney went and fought him. Mortal, bro, he's the number 2 rank right now. You guys seen it, right? For 2 organizations. These are the kind of fights. This is what you need right here. Boom. This is what you need. Boom. Good. Boom. Straight down. He caught him. Identifying what was working, identifying what was open. I was saying it. He was a little laxy daisy with his guard, a little open like that, and these are like key things. And you're not supposed to let this guy stick around with you. If you're on a different level, and let's say this fight went the distance, what would that say about you? What would that say about you? This is what you're supposed to do. And then when he'll turn around and tomorrow they'll say this guy was a tomato can. They're gonna say that this guy was they'll probably say that about him, right? But when you're looking to, look at the fans right now up on their feet, People cheering, definitely got your money's worth. You saw a great knockout. This is what you got to do right here. And this is what some of these young guys, Keyshawn Davis, man, Keyshawn Davis, he's basically got that shot at that WBO. The WBO has been talking Keyshawn Davis up a lot right now. They're they're willing to work with him. It looks like they want to put their belt around that kid's waist. And Top Rank and Bob Arum are starting to believe in him. Of course, he's got to win this big fight coming up right here. Keyshawn Davis goes out and does another performance like this kid just did right now. That's gonna put you up there, and you're coming off a knockout. This is what we want. I like to see that shit right there. I got hyped because that's what I watch boxing for. Knockouts, bro. So when they got you in here like that, that's what you're supposed to do. He took care of business. And we got to give these guys credit. You know, let's see if he starts bringing, this performance right here brings him up a little. And shit, if we're not getting these fucking fights from these other guys, hopefully these guys start making a different, you know what I'm saying, a different trend, of us fighting each other like, back in the days like they used to. I was, that's good. That's good work right there. Let me hear a little bit of what they're saying. Let me see if I can just turn it up. Called them all out except Tank. Now tomorrow they'll make a video saying you didn't call Tank out. Watch, unless he said it before I turned it up. I didn't hear him say it. Right, all right. After that layoff, let's see what happens. Back in it. Back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, they're better than Bettis was the guys at the top, but still, good knockout. I don't know. Maybe Loma will come back and fight him. I think Loma got enough in the gas tank to give him a great fight, if not beat him. But you know, this is boxing, and I wouldn't mind seeing some of these fights. But I also want to see Loma fight the top guys. If he's gonna come back. You know, I would rather see him fight either Shakur or Tank Davis. If I'm being honest, yes, absolutely. Um, you know, uh William Cepeda is gonna fight in the Riyadh season, I think, on that Oscar De La Hoya, Mexican, fight card there. There's gonna be a lot of good fights on that fight card as well. So, I mean, I'm not gonna put the cart before the horse here. Some of these guys got fights scheduled, and they need to take care of business before, talking about potential future fights, because as we all know in boxing, shit happens, you know? So William Cepeda's got that fight. That was a good outing for my man coming back, really making a statement. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't really know how long Shakur injury. Remember, Shakur Stevenson got surgery on one hand because of the Edwin De Los Santos fight. Then he ends up breaking his other hand. So at this point in his career, it's kind of looking like he is giving like a false impression that he has like brittle hands, which that I don't think that's the case here. I think that, us as boxers, we accumulate injuries in the gym on a like daily basis. And sometimes some of us don't have the luxury to get proper treatment because at that time in our career, we weren't making that kind of money. So throughout your careers, you learn to ignore the pain, and some of your hands will get calloused, and and then all of a sudden it feels better, but it doesn't mean that it healed right. And it just takes for that one day that you throw that awkward punch, and your hand finally gives away, to all to all these punchings that you throw every day, day in and day out in the gym. So, it could have been really bad timing for Shakur, where that it showed that he went to take care of one hand and the other hand broke. But what it doesn't show is that a history of break in his hands. He doesn't have a history like Floyd Mayweather, where that you can look back at Floyd Mayweather's career, and basically in the middle portion of his career, he was breaking his hand almost every fight, sometimes both of them. So there's a lot of evidence to show that Floyd Mayweather did in fact suffer from brittle hands. He hit harder than what his hands could, you know, sustain. But Shakur Stevenson doesn't show that. I just believe that it was two injuries, close to each other, and people are gonna get this narrative. Oh, he's pillow fisted, or he has brittle hands. Look, he's breaking his hands. No, there, a lot of boxers break their hands all the time, and a lot of them don't report them. They just they'll be in a cast, schedule a fight, go into training a month and a half, 2 months after they just schedule the fight, and then they'll do the 3 month training. And you'll never know that they broke their hand in a fight. There's thousands of fighters do that all the time. Broke their hands more time than Shakur has in his entire career, and you wouldn't even know it because Shakur is a high and watched fighter. So in his sparring and things and news, and since he had a fight going to be scheduled, and he wasn't like he was all season with no fight scheduled. He was, looking to put an event together, and then happened to sustain the injury. So that's, yeah, I think that it fell right around that time right there. Um Conceicao, they're even showing these highlights, and I'm like peeping them while I'm talking, and they don't even got a lot of highlights where they were showing that he was having success in the fight. That's got to be my definition of a robbery. I'm sorry. I would like to give guys benefit of the doubt, but I've watched that fight so far, and Shasi Foster wasn't landing everything. Yes, I saw the fight again and again and again. And just in case somebody's going to say that, everything that he was throwing wasn't landing, right? But his activity, and he did outland him with successful and power shots throughout all the rounds. I really didn't see where, um, you know, I mean, what round was it? Robinson had success in one of those rounds. Remember when O'Shaughnessy was cut? I think he was cut from a headbutt or something in the fight, right? If my memory serves me correctly, right? Or something. I forget what it was. What was? Am I getting that confused with another fight? No, he was cut in the fight, right? Um, yeah. Now I'm starting to doubt myself, like thinking of, because I got so many fights inside of my head. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, but anyway, my point was there was a round that Robinson had success in. And I saw that he caught him with a couple good punches, some clean shots and shit, right? Here's some highlights. Let me see if they show if he was cut. It doesn't look like he was cut during this part of it. What was it that was wrong in the fight? I remember that he was cut. I'm on Robinson. Yeah, Robinson was cut. Nice shot. They're supposed to award you, like, all right, in the conference too as well. I'm not sure if I ever talked about this, or maybe I have, right? But when they're determining judging for the rounds in the fight, right? They're first going with effective punching. And under the rules of effective punching, because that's the guideline, effective punching, what do you consider an effective punch? Power punches are considered under that guideline, and cuts. If it is determined that a cut is sustained by a punch, so Robert Conceicao had his cut. If it wasn't determined that it was by a clash of heads, that's awarded points. You brought blood out of your opponent. Any kind like bloody nose, broken nose, that's under the rules for effective punching. What the judges are looking for are a set of like what your punches are doing, and this is all talked about. Now, if it isn't, if the round is so competitive that these guys are exchanging, right? And the judges were like, yo, we can't determine what the hell who's winning, right? Then it's by forward aggression. Who is the fighter initiating the action? Who had who going backwards? Who is the one that, and then there's a list under that as well. What determines forward aggression? You know, and sometimes let me clear this up as well. It doesn't always have to be necessarily that the action was so intense. It could also be that there was no action, very little punches thrown. They don't got no like data. Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos, right? They had to work off the very few punches that were thrown in that fight. If in the entire fight there were 112 punches thrown between the both of them, some professional fights, they throw that in the closing seconds of round one between the two guys. They already threw 112 punches combined in one round. So there was like no action. And what that fight was determined, who was going forward. And it was a lot of controversy about who actually was going forward in that fight when any man would take one step forward and the other guy would go backwards. And it was like a dance. So, that one's tough. But here we go. We got O'Shaquie Foster right now. He's going to make an attempt to secure what was his world title tonight. We got O'Shaquie Foster coming in. We need to get our predictions in. The Notre Dame's world title is on the line. The pen and pad is right here. Let me see if you think you could call this fight better than me. Get your predictions in right now. Let's switch up a gear here at Round One Sports Talk, and let's get right into this. Bam, what do you got, front line? What do you got for me? Unanimous? Shock? Oshaki? Oh, front line. You went on some like, let me be safe, the safe bet, because Shashi doesn't have all that power, and typically his fights are gonna go the distance. So you're gonna take the safe bet with the unanimous decision. Oh shit, Foster unanimous decision. Armando, Armando thinks the same thing. You know what's gonna happen tonight? I already know what's gonna happen tonight. You know why? Because I am the real deal, Notre Dame's. And I'm gonna call these fights right here. O'Shaquie Foster is gonna stop this man tonight. He's gonna stop him. He ain't gonna let this go to the scorecard again. He better not. Oh my God. Bam Bam comes in. Split decision. Oh my God. Stop it, Bam. Everybody's going with this. Carlos, what do you got? What do you got, Carlos? Let me know. You got O'Shaughnessy Foster, or are you gonna go with and still? Let's see. Is anyone gonna go with Robinson and still? He can pull the upset right now. He's feeling like a champion. He's feeling like a champion, damn it, right now. And he is the damn champion. And O'Shaughnessy Foster is the challenger. Whether you believe he lost that fight or not, that's reality. You know what I'm saying? Here around One Sports Talk, where we talk about facts. And the facts is O'Shaughnessy Foster is the challenger tonight. Who do you got? Let me know what's going on. Oh, we got Mark. Mark coming out on the lip. But what round? What round? Mark, you got to give me a round, Mark. Come on, Mark. You got to give me a round. He hijacked your pick, Bam Bam. That's why Frontline asked you yesterday what you was going to pick. And then he came up and announced it before you got on. Ah. Eek, 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 eek. Ah. Yo. Mark, give me a round, Mark. Come on. Come on, buddy. What round he's going to knock him out? You got to pick it because you can't get credit for just coming on and saying KO. You got to give us a round. Now, listen. 8th round, Mark in the building. 8th round, he calling it back. What? Listen. We got one in the building. It says, and still. Listen. Oh, I like that. He said, I changed my pick. Robbery. Yo, I got to consult with the Oracle before I make my pick. Hold on. Oracle? Is that you? Yo. Oh shit, that shit sounds cool. All right, stay focused. Oracle, who is going to win tonight? O'Shaughnessy Foster or Ann Still? Okay. Nice lip. Oh, he goes down. It's over. I have consulted with the Oracle, and I know who's going to win. I know who's going to win the fight, and I know who's going to win the prestigious Notre Dame's title here at Round One Sports Talk. It's going to be me tonight. I'm going to really bring out the skills and show you what time it is. But I'm going to let everybody else get their pick in real quick. Make sure. And robbery again. Yo, what a deja vu. You can't pick deja vu, bro. Yo, split decision, draw, knockout, robbery. That sounds like a good pick right there. And y'all talk about me cheating. Check it, yo. You see front lines? I'm gonna pick. Oh my God, Carlos, what's going on? Ooh, eighth round. Carlos. He's got him in the 8th round too with Mark. They might know something we don't know. I'm not sure. The Carlos. He said, 8th round. Knockout, forget about it. He is going to sleep. Yo, he put 2-time and 2-time WBC champion of the world. I think he stops him. He stops him late. I would love to believe he could stop him early. I just think that Robinson is a slick fighter in his own right. He ain't no bum. He knows how to weather the storm. He knows how to stay, away from some good shots. I know he's gonna have to make a statement. I don't know if Bob Arum can buy him 2 fights in a row, but the man's powerful. Um, and either way, it's gonna put him in good position with O'Shaughnessy Foster. So I think, man, I would love to think that O'Shaughnessy Foster can put this guy away early. He's got the skills. I don't think he's gonna have the punching power. I mean, I think he would like to believe it, but typically, I really believe that this fight is going to be a 12-round decision, and whether or not they're going to call it, that would be my real pick. That's where I see the fight going. But in the light of the sport of the event of the Notre Dame's world title, I am going to pick a knockout and a guy. I'm not going to play it safe. I ain't no little I'm gonna be the guy that's out there. I'm gonna try to manufacture a knockout. I'm gonna call it. Okay? I'm gonna make this knockout happen. Shasi Foster. And the new. You heard it here first. And the new. That's the way I'm going. What round am I going in? I think I'm gonna take Frontline's advice. I'm gonna go robbery, knockout, split decision. No, 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 no. Come on, Shasi Foster. If he's gonna knock him out, he's gonna not. He won't knock him out in the late rounds. I don't think his power is gonna. So it's gonna be somewhere in the middle. It's gonna be 7, 8, 9. I think he'll have him soften him up by that time, and somewhere in between that. It could be earlier than 6. I would love to think that. If I'm gonna give him the best possible chance, O'Shaughnessy Foster stops him in the 8th round. That's my pick. I'm gonna go with O'Shaughnessy Foster, 8th round KO, and I got Foster. That's what it is. He put in the same judges. Damn! Damn! Yo, everybody, I just want you guys to know Bam is in the building. He is the reason why we didn't hop on live to the Jermaine Ortiz fight. Bam called me. I guess he lost his puppy. He needed counsel. And he was also upset that P. Diddy got arrested. He's taking it hard. There's no party like a P. Diddy party, Bam told me. And I was like, Bam, you might want to keep that to yourself. And you might want to book a flight because P. Diddy is talking. So I'm not sure. Yo, Bam. Yo, let's get a little vibe. Man, they might flag me for this shit. I can't. I don't want to get. He's 36 years old. He's record with 19, 2, and 9. And his height is 5'10. He weighed it at 129. He's currently the WBC champion of the world in the 130-pound weight division, right? Oh, they hyping him up. They hyping him up. They hyping him up. They got him believing he's the real deal. They're like, no, you legitimately won that fight. That's what they telling him. Same judges. What the fuck? That slipped right by me, so I didn't even see it. So if that's serious, yo, what if Conceicao stops him? There it is. They both step out into the ring right now. Choppy Shasi starts off with the jab. Conceicao, 2 jabs to the body. Feel out process round usually typically. But this is like round 13. These guys have been in the ring with each other. I expect the first round to be fast. There's not really essentially a feel out process. Both men know, and they fought each other, so it wasn't a long time. So I think they're gonna go right at it. I should have thought that the first time through my analysis. That's coming through my head right now. O'Shaughnessy Foster rips a couple body shots right now. And like I said, like like right now, I'm thinking about it. This is like round 13, and I don't think that there was necessarily a reason for a feel out process. You know, uh, start off right where you left off. And right now, I gotta admit, Robinson even looks a little bit better. He's you know right now Foster just popped him coming in with the jab, but Robinson seems to be the one pushing him back, and stepping forward right now. O'Shaughnessy Foster throws a 1-2, steps around. Good, good so far for both men. Good start. There you go. O'Shaughnessy Foster really got to push him back and like impose his will too. Both men got to show that they're here to fight. Absolutely. You know, Conceicao is right now to me throwing the more punches. Doesn't mean that he's landed. Mm. He's tying up on the inside right when he gets close. He's not giving O'Shaughnessy Foster any time to fire off on the inside. He ties him right up. He's real heavy-footed, fighter, the Brazilian. He steps down, it's just flat-footed when he steps. He, like, plants his foot really, it's not, like, on the ball of his feet, and he really doesn't have that much of a bounce off of it, so he's gonna be stationary and there to be hit. But it seems like at times when O'Shaughnessy Foster starts to open up, in that sequence right there, he took a step back, and he let O'Fossey overextend himself, and he caught him. He made him pay. That's what you're supposed to do. But the Brazilian really, he's real heavy in that foot. So O'Fossey gotta know that. But O'Shaughnessy Foster in that moment, he rides in with his punches. He uses his momentum to go forward. He needs to stay, when he takes that foot, just rock back a little. Don't shift your feet back, but just rock back and then fire to create that distance. He's just going into him and then he's grabbing him because the Brazilian is real heavy on his foot. So he's going to be there. You just can't have your momentum pushing your punches. He's trying to hit him hard. That's why. Oh, the Brazilian got over that was a clean right hand right over the top, right over O'Shaughnessy's guard. Better keep that hand up. Better keep that left hand up. There you go. Conceicao is sticking out that jab, trying to put it in his face a little. O'Shaughnessy Foster's starting to open up and have some success right now. He's ripped a couple body shots, went upstairs. He changed it up a little bit. Oshasi's really, he's moving his head just a little bit better than the first time. See, those punches are being blocked. It's just in the jab right there. He's got his attention like that. He's got to put something together to land something. I guess at the moment, it's too early in the fight. You see how he has his momentum and they clash and then he grabs him. Okay, now working here. See, that was a good thing, but he blitzed in. So Oshasi backed up. Good. Okay. Good block. But you're going to block. Try your check hook. Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Boom, boom. Come on, Oshasi. Read him. Yeah, Conceicao's starting to get a little sloppy, a little wide with his punches already. Okay. His right hand is down a lot. He's gonna have to let Conceicao hit him with his left hand and stay in the pocket. Try that inside. It's like a check hook, but bring it in from this way. Don't go like that, because if he's going wild, your hands are gonna clash. He's typically gonna block it. So don't go wide with him. Cut your punch shorter in the inside. Conceicao is not doing that right now. Again, he's getting a little aggressive, like a little wild. See right there. If you see him load up, that's stay there. Stay in the pocket. Take the first shot and boom. Because he shows you. He's like loading up from over here. He's like that, right? He could be trying to set you up and try to go over the top. Yes, you're still gonna beat him on the inside. I think Oshasi Foster will beat him. Oh, he almost got him good there. He might have got him a little, but he didn't get him all the way like he wanted to. You see how open, and then Oshasi goes to block. Rather than trying to attempt to block that body shot that he never even blocked, and he was going to take the punch, opt to throw the punch rather than to block that wild body shot. Don't block the body shot and just shoot it from your hip straight down to his jaw. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck blocking his shot. When your shot reaches his chin, it's going to take the steam off that punch. He's choosing to see the punch and react to it and think defense first. He needs to think offense right there. He had him leaning and everything. Good body shot by Conceicao. He put his punches together good there. And this fight is a lot closer than the first fight. If we were thinking about the judging there, Oshasi Foster, he's gotta sit down on his punches, bro. If you're thinking about coming out of here with this title, my man, and I gotta tell you that this Brazilian looks strong. Oshasi Foster's in for a fight. Might be a long night, guys. Might be a long night. Oh, he's throwing Wilder in the middle of the round. These are going to be his moments right here. Shasi, you got to be confident in yourself and your punch. You got this, homeboy. Wait for your opportunity. You're going to see him. He's going to wind up. He's going to plant that first foot. He's going to cock his waist back, and he's going to try to reach back. He's going to go boom. His foot's going to go down. His waist is going to go like this, and he's going to open himself. Take that step. Make him lean like you were doing. He's on the ropes now. You don't want to be there, son. Get off them ropes. Circle out. Come on. Make him stretch. Look, you're making him stretch. You're making him like reach for his punch. There you go. There you go. There you go. Close the round strong, my man. And for my little UFC heads out there, Thug Rose Nunez fight just kicked off too. I believe that's the co-main event for the UFC too. Nice block by O'Shaquie Foster. Good. He's blocking his punches though. O'Shaquie Foster's making a miss, and Conceicao hasn't really, but O'Shaquie Foster as well has not really landed. What has he landed? That one was okay. Come on. Don't just watch him, baby. You know you got robbed last time. You got to make him work. He's going to get tired. He's going to get tired, O'Shaquie. Yo, his glove hit the ground. Did his glove just hit the ground? Even though he bent down, I think he touched the ground. Oh, nice. Caught him. O'Shaquie Foster, don't watch. Don't wait. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do something good at the end of the round. Don't do that. You got to want to win your belt back, kid. You got to show these judges you want to win your belt back. You let him close the last 12 seconds by just going like this in front of you. That's all he did. That's not showing the judges that you're going for it. You're just playing it safe. You want to win by points. Didn't you learn your lesson last time? Mm-hmm. Keyshawn Davis. It'll be a good test for him. This guy could surprise him. I got Keyshawn in that fight. I like what Keyshawn's doing. He seems to be a little focused nowadays. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Keyshawn Davis can try to see if Bob Arum can solidify him that fight. Bob, he'll get him the fight. You just got to get there. You got to make sure you get to the dance. See, O'Shaquie Foster in the interviews leading up to this fight said he was going to bring it to him. And now he just wants to sit back and kind of have a boxing match. And he starts to open up and doing some work. But through all the work he did, how much success did he just have when he threw all those punches? How many of them actually landed? He's punching at his guard. And my man is coming over the top and he's hitting him. He's hitting over O'Shaquie. He's hitting him. And I think O'Shaquie's kind of banking that he's going to get a little tired. Yeah. O'Shaquie's getting close with that inside right. He missed it a couple times, but he threw that punch already. He's close with it, man. He hasn't landed it flush. And if O'Shaquie's banking on the fact that he's going to get tired, he's going to have to also give him activity. You know, the Brazilian looks like he's already, being a little bit more awkward already. What round are we in right now, guys? But the Brazilian's being more active. Now he's back down, hands to the side, retreating. And O'Shaquie Foster ain't really acting like he wants his belt back. That's not what I'm reading from him. He might be a little too calm for my liking. It's good to be calm, yeah. But it's not like he's winning this fight, though. Let's see what his plan is. Let's see how he sees the fight. Maybe O'Shaquie got it under control. He's feeling out the fight. He's waiting for his moment. We're going to see. Or is this the only gear that he has? Is this the only gear that O'Shaquie Foster has right here? He can't get out of this gear right here? We're going to find out. I gotta admit, the Brazilian guy is the one throwing the more punches. He's the more active in the fight right now. O'Shaughnessy Foster at times is just watching him. O'Shaughnessy caught him with a couple jabs right there, snapped his head back, but he's retreating backwards. I give that other guy that round, Conceicao. I give him that round. In this fight right here, Conceicao actually, he's fighting with more confidence. Had to invade my daughter's trick or treat stash. Oh wait, I'm on a live. She could be watching me. I mean, I'm making sure these pieces ain't poison. Like I said, I was. I'm your dad, and I love you. I put my life on the line. All parents do. 3 licks from ice cream cones when we buy them at an amusement park. You know, just to make sure. I believe all parents should test their children's canned trick or treat candy. Oh man, Conceicao, man, he's doing a lot of good work in the beginning of the round. He looked strong in the first half of the rounds. About a minute and 30 seconds, a minute and 50, he's going to be a little bit more wild. Here comes O'Shaughnessy Foster. I mean, and Conceicao feels that he's coming on, grabs him, grabs him. Come on, O'Shaughnessy Foster, bro. In the fifth round, I don't want you to knock him out in the fifth round anyway. It's going to be in the eighth round. But I would like you to, like, at least maybe knock him down once. Oh, my Brazilian is fighting. He's fighting. He think he really the champion. He well, Shotzi Foster had to take that shit out of him. Come on, Shotzi, man. You got to get out of this gear, baby. You really do. I always said he needed to cut that hair. It was a distraction. Feel it slapping in the back of your, and you're like ignoring it. That's like ignoring one of your senses. But he's had it so long, he's probably used to it. But I gotta cut my hair. Fuck that. Good jab. Good jab. See, right here, he can't watch him. He's got to keep him active, keep him going, even if it's with your jab and cover up and let him throw punches off. But you sitting there looking at him going like this, just allowing him to be himself, you're not really applying any pressure. Yo, Shasi Foster is losing this fight, guys. What do you guys got in this fight right now? What do you got on your scorecards? Who's been paying attention to the fight? Who's keeping track? We're headed into the sixth round. What do you guys got it? What round? How much? Let me know. I want to see. You see it, right? His technique every round by like a minute and 50, he starts like his hands go down to his waist side and he's leaning in. His cardio is starting to break down fast. It would break down even more if Shasi Foster just calm. Don't think hard punches. Just think, get in, make him work, make him punch your guard. I even think he would be that much tired. And what Shasi Foster is doing, he'll feel strong. He'll lead off of his jab, but since he's not setting nothing up, this guy can see it. He's just blocking and punching into his guard. That's what Shasi Foster needs to do right there. Make it rough a little. Make the Brazilian guy exhort energy. Robinson, look how he's rocking. But don't be fooled by that. There are guys that can live there. There are guys that can fight an entire 12 rounds rocking like that and looking like that. They've embraced to fight there. You know, they know how to raise up their good guys. Oh my God. He's really gotta like he's gotta pick up on his patterns, man. All right. And Oshasi just gotta buy himself a little time, right? I mean, a little distance right there. He has to manage his distance management a little bit better and throw his punches a little bit earlier. This jab is not gonna win this belt, kid. Let's find out. Oshasi Foster's looking for that shot over the top, but there he goes again. A minute. Look at his hands down by the side again. Look, they're back down there. Not up. He's throwing from the hip, looping his punches, throwing power punches. Oshasi Foster just got to go forward, close the round strong, and make him throw punches. But he's letting him tie up. He's letting him take a break. He's allowing him, look, standing in front of him, watching him, not applying action. Look. He's got Oshasi Foster backed up by going like this. When this is when Oshasi Foster needs to make him work. So when he goes back to the corner of his round, he's even that much more fatigued. He's deciding to take off this part of the rounds and look at 14 seconds left. Look, he's like this. Look. And he's trying to sell it that he's switching up his style to Oshasi Foster. And Oshasi's just watching him. They're showing the jabs and the thrown punches. Well, that's what their copy box stats probably like. I'm not really sure what the officials are seeing in that ring. But what round is it? Is it the seventh? Because he's gonna knock him out in the eighth. So it's just gonna happen. That's the way it's gonna be. Wow. Robin Conceicao looks like the bigger man too a little. At least his back looks big. He looks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He took a pretty good deep breath right there. Robinson. Whoa. Good push. Good. That's what you're supposed to do, Shakur. I mean, Foster. That's what you're supposed to do. Make him push you off like that. Make him exert that strength to push. That's even gonna give him that much tired. Look at it's 2 minutes and his hands are down by his side already. Okay. You got him where you want him. All you gotta do now basically is time him. His hands are down by his side. He's shooting by the punch. Time him. He's gonna kind of lunge in. He's gonna overextend. Foster. Don't react to every of his punch and go back. No, you're not a slip a punch, right? Slip, boom. Come on. Right here. Shorten it up. Shorten it up. Shorten it up. Shorten it up. He, don't watch him. Jesus Christ. You better knock him out in the 8th round, bro. He ain't don't got that punching power. He ain't phasing homeboy. He hasn't even landed anything significant where that homeboy don't even got a mark on his face. Wow. He doesn't have an answer for him. Wow, it looks like one of those cases where these guys were more concerned about what their trunks look like, and I don't know. Maybe Conceicao is really that much stronger than him, and Foster can't hurt him. It doesn't look like Foster's really hurting him with his punches. It just looks like Conceicao is actually getting tired. It's not by Foster's doing, not at all. If Foster fought a much better fight in the first fight, if he's got to like really like I think his corner's gotta be telling him right now. Um, I don't know what he's telling him. I wanna hear it, but I also don't wanna get copywritten, so but I'll go back and I'll listen to what they were saying. I'll watch it myself. I wonder if they're saying, "Oh, Foster's winning," because I don't see the fight like that. Wow, he's pegging him with his jab right now. Is this the 8th round? This is the magic round. This is the magic round right here. Come on. Boom. Bang. No holding, no holding, no holding. Boom. Come on. Boom. Boom. He's throwing. Bang. Shall see hits him with the back. Oh, oh. Come on, man. Step into that punch. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's your punches are just getting tied up, bro. Boom, boom. There you go. Oh, he gave that look like he was O'Shaughnessy, stop looking at him, bro, and fight him, bro. He's running from you. But don't walk into anything. Just be smart. Make him yeah, use your feet, O'Shaughnessy. Use your feet. Use your feet. Dart in and out. Check out. Make him extend. Boom, boom. Come, don't watch him, man. He's just doing bullshit in front of you. What the fuck was that lunging punch like that? A waste of a punch. Like, he just don't got enough power, bro. He is not. Well, I'm out. Where's the pad? All these other guys. All right. Mark, gone. Carlos, gone. Edwin, gone. We got a bunch of these guys. You split the unanimous decision. Ah. Damn, I think O'Shaughnessy Foster has some work to do right now. He's gotta win these rounds. He can though. He can close strong. He can, this fight is not away from him. He won a couple of those rounds in between. He's got to win these last rounds to now you can start to see a little bit of the damage on his face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's wearing it a little bit there. Mm. Come on, Chelsea. Bam, bam, bam. The Brazilian dude is definitely trying. They got a unofficial scorecard. They got this fight tied up, 4-4, or coming into the ninth. That's the unofficial. We saw how far off the last unofficial scorecard off. They only gave Conceicao one round in the last fight. This fight is a lot more competitive than the first round. And O'Shaughnessy, I mean, if he was talking up like he was gonna be better, I mean, the the only difference in this fight is Conceicao is the other dude. He's actually fighting better. Yeah, and they slugging it right now. He's gotta catch him, bro. Use a little bit of technique. Little technique and a little bit of his weight coming in. You can shut his lights out. He doesn't catch and shoot really well. Shakur O'Shaughnessy Foster. And he hasn't made no adjustment on his right hand. His right hand's getting tied up with Robinson left jab. Uh I mean, yeah. Oh, Oh, I mean, he's stalking him. He's got his head down again like this. In these moments, he's still. Robinson throws out that jab out there and really muffles his right hand. Uh, Act like you're throwing the right hand to the top, switch it up, and loop it to the body. Come this way with it. Um, his left hand should just graze your shoulder and you roll with it. It shouldn't hit you. Mm, pretty good shot right there. How did you guys see that round? Who do you guys think is up right now in the fight? Ah, look at Regis' progress at the fight. This fight right now is a lot more competitive than the first one, which is good. Um, it's going to be interesting if the fight continues at this pace. What the judges seen, and if False should, if Oshashi Foster is to lose again, how would he feel about that and his performance tonight? He's not really making a lot of great adjustments, and it looks like the Brazilian guy is a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger dude, man. And Shakur Foster really has to go down there, body zap some of that energy out, get some body work done, take his legs out, make him stand in front of you. Man, uh, he's being an aggressor. He's throwing a lot of punches at Foster right now. Um, he looks like he got a little second win here. Oh, nice shot. Oh, he caught him with a good one. He caught him with a good one. He's got him staggered. Oh, that can win. That's gonna win that round. Here we go. Come on, baby. And he's grabbing him again. And he's lunging out and he's anticipating it and grabbing you again. Oshasi, you gotta be a little safe. Let it go. Boom, boom. Let it go. Boom, soon. Boom, boom. Anticipate that. Boom, boom. Oshasi knows he could hurt him. He's trying to hurt him again. That's when you can hurt a fighter. And then, yeah, nice shot right there. Nice, good check hook of that. When he smiles, a fighter smiles back, you hurt him. You don't stand in front of him, bro. Oh, my fucking word, bro. He starts moving. It's like the guy's moving in front of Oshashi, right? And then Shashi starts doing what he does. He starts going like this, like, look what I could do. No, man. Apply that pressure, bro. Hit him with a good shot. Hit him with a good shot right there. He got a big reaction out of him. He won that round because of that punch. He definitely had the better reaction out of the two fighters. So what are we coming into the 10th round now? So Shashi Foster won that one. I think he won the ninth. They said it was tied up coming into the eighth. That's not official. I reintegrate. That is not official. No one knows what the official scorecards is until they get read off at the end. Right now, oh shit, they got Oshashi Foster 133, 124. Oshashi Foster's coming out swinging strong right now. Both men right now are swinging big. Robinson wants to get it back, and Oshashi Foster knows he hurt him, and he's trying to look to hurt him again. Nice jab right there on the inside. Oshashi Foster has to really like put more than one punch together right here in this sequence. He's hitting with the jab good, but this guy's just falling into him. You can tell that the guy is tired a little, but oh, nice, nice. And they're both leaning. That's why they get tied up a lot. Nice, good. Oshashi stood up a little bit straighter in that fight right there. I mean, that punch right there. Yep, right there. Boom, boom. Sit on your punches right here, right in this pocket, right here. Oshashi, sit on your punches right now. Fuck, abandon the jab. Hard punches right here in the inside. Slip, slip, slip. Good. There you go. Nice. Oh, good, good. Try the body. Come, that body work is open, baby. Downstairs is open. My man is tired. Oh, just slip that one body shot right underneath. Just invest in the body of Shasi one time, one good time. Give him a good soloplex punch. Oh, he almost had it right there. Shasi Foster sometimes can be a little telegraphical. And Conceicao, he's tired and everything, but he's staying active. Look at this. What are the judges seeing? He got him up against the rope, just firing off at the body right now, and he's kind of like manhandling. Oh, nice big miss. Come on, Fossey, you gotta close out the round. You gotta every round, the last 10, 12 seconds. Conceicao takes it off. He takes it off. What round is it right now? I think we're going into the 11th round. One more round. Uh, 12 or it could be the 12th. I mean, let me see when they show the rounds right now. Yeah, he was dropping bombs on him. He's probably saying this motherfucker's strong. This motherfucker's tough. He's definitely the bigger man in there. Well, Oshashi Foster was talked about being the favorite in this fight. They thought he was going to retain his, get his belt back because they felt it was a robbery in the first fight. But okay, Foster's doing some good work right now. Both men are in center of the ring exchanging big shots, and both men are letting it go right now. They're really letting their hands fly. Conceicao's doing a little body work, going downstairs. Foster's coming up on top. He's tied up, clinched up against the rope. The referee needs to break it up a little bit here. Let the men work. They both take center stage, and Conceicao meets him with a hard, stiff jab to the face. Foster looks a little weary himself, and he's starting to maybe threw a lot of punches in the early part of this round. Let's see if Foster gets it together. He's on the ropes right now, and Conceicao is trying to take breaks right now. It is the 12th and final round, and Conceicao just came down the middle. Foster, you don't want to leave it in the judges, but if you're going to leave an impression, they want to see that both men are slugging it out to the end. No man is willing to take a step back forward, but Foster really has to win this round, I believe. All that now he's starting to show a little bit of fatigue, but Foster's hanging in there, throwing good shots. Goes his out hands down to his waist side. You know he's gonna just shorten it up and step in right now. Check hook. He'll walk right into it. Foster, please, just do it. Throw the left check hook, Foster. The left check. Fake your right, just flinch it, and throw the left. I think Foster has to close this round strong. That's a big miss right there. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, Foster. Close round. 54 seconds left in the fight. Foster needs to close this round strong. You could steal this round. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. He's missed a lot. Robinson, he's missed a lot. Come on, Foster. You got to hit him with something a little bit harder. Come on. Make it. That was a good shot on the inside. And Robinson is staying busy enough. And now Foster's just standing in front of him like every round at the end. And he threw one Hail Mary at the end and missed. So it's in the hands of the judges. So right now we got uh three guys, Frontline, Armando, and Bam Bam Boogie um are going to the scorecards to be read. And we're gonna hear this. This is what I'm gonna hear because I need to hear exactly who. Yeah, you're talking about them next. You better win this fight right here. I don't think Conceição hurt him in the fight. No. Oh, Shocky Foster. Yeah, I don't think he did hurt him. I think Oshashi Foster um, um, hurt him the best in the fight. Um, One, they gave him the last 3 rounds unofficially. The unofficial scorekeeper gave him the last 3 rounds. I gave him 2 out of the last 3. I felt like Conceicao was dropping bombs on him. I don't think he hurt O'Shaughnessy Foster at any moment or any time in the fight. I don't think he hurt him. I think out of both fighters, um, Conceicao, he got hurt the worst in the entire fight. He got hurt the worst. The who did the better of the work? That's going to be up to the judges right now. And this is going to be a harsh reality for Shashi Foster if he doesn't win this fight. Ooh, split decision. And the new! They gave him that because they know they robbed him. But he won it. You could say he won that fight. I believe I believe we got a winner. I believe we got a winner here at Round One Sports Talk. We got a winner in the building. And the winner is Bam Bam Boogie, called a split decision here at Round One Sports Talk. And Bam Bam is the Notre Dame champion of the world. Hold up. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam just got the belt. Bam Bam, how do you feel right now? Ah. Bam Bam Boogie. Let's turn this down over here. We already know that who won over here. This is Bam Bam Boogie's time. Bam Bam just won the championship of the world. He's sitting on top of the world right now. Bam! Bam! How'd you do it? I can hear him now. You know, it took a lot of hard work. I was down, everyone counted me out. But I knew I could call this fight and secure the title. You know what I mean? Bam Bam Boogie. But hold up. It could be a very short night. There is another fight. Let's see if we can switch over to the other fight real quick. Like, there's no time for celebration. We got Floyd Schofield, right? What's their fight doing? What's my man saying? And Bam Bam Boogie calls the fight. Split decision. Let's check the paperwork again. Make sure it was Bam Bam. Yeah, Foster, split decision. Hold up. Maybe we can go back in the chat and look up his pick because it might have been, he was calling the other guy. You said someone said split decision? Hold up. Let's go up here. Yo, we have to go back up and we got to check the paperwork on Bam's uh account. We're not saying that Bam is making robbery picks, but what's my man saying? What's he saying in the future? Or Shasi Foster, who's he want to fight next? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Shasi Foster got a better. Wait, wait. We got Bam Bam Foster split decision, and Bam Bam won the title. And I think that was the only split decision, Bam Bam. I'm checking all the other ones, but I really didn't check on everybody. So it looks like it's official. Bam Bam has won the Notre Dame world title. Congratulations, Bam. But don't worry, Bam Bam. I'm coming after the belt. I'm coming after the belt. That's it. We're going to run it back on the same night. If I could ever get this other fight up and running. Good shit, O'Shaughnessy Foster. I was a little nervous for him coming into the fight. I got to admit about the judges going into the, you know, going to the 12th round again. I wasn't so confident for homeboy. I can't say that I was, but he pulled off the victory. O'Shaughnessy Foster, man, he probably felt like, homeboy was probably strong, real strong in there with him. And he didn't feel that confidence is coming in and taking Robinson Conceicau's power because he didn't look like he was just walking through his power or anything, and he was definitely alert and aware a lot more. And at times he was caught just watching him, you know, um, and trying to get him to react. But that has to be a great feeling to get that belt back around your waist and right in the wrong that we felt like it was a robbery in the first round. I mean, in the first fight. So him coming back and getting his belt back, and I can't argue the point right now. Uh, where I could say that they just gifted him the victory. He fought for this victory, and I'm not upset with the decision. In fact, I kind of agree with it. Yeah, looking back at the fight, I think Oshashi Feister might have pulled it off in the later rounds, in the closing, the championship rounds. I think he really did. Um, um, but Robinson has nothing to hang down his hat off to right now, because he fought well in this fight. In fact, he fought a lot better than he did in the first time. So I liked his performance tonight. Where both men go from here. Who knows? I said decision. Bam said split decision. Yeah, Armando said unanimous decision. I have Armando for unanimous decision. The only one that said split decision was Frontline, and he had Foster. So he won tonight. He's the big Notre Dame's winner tonight. Bam Bam, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be short lived because I'm gonna outcall you on the next fight, and that's it. You know what I mean? So that's okay. Bam walked away with the title tonight. We have more fights in the future. I can't seem to get this Schofield fight up, but I'm gonna get it up. I'm gonna try to get it up right now. I'm still watching a little bit here of the closing of let's see here. See if I can get this fight up. Or is it over? I mean, it was like an hour behind the Shakur, right? I mean, it was like an hour behind it. So I figured we'd have time to catch it. Wait, let me try this. Well, doesn't look like I'm getting this one, guys. I got half the belt. Armando got half the belt. Wow, everybody's trying to attach their name to your belt. Um, Bam Bam Boogie. He said he got half the belt. All right, let me see if I can blow this up right here and see if uh, I got the UFC over here kicking off on this side on my ESPN account. Moreno is fighting against this dude. What's his name? Alabaza, Alabagzi. So, all right. So let me see if I can pull this other one. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll just put that right there, and then all right. This is a good fight right here in the UFC. Moreno looks good. Got tagged there, but he looked good, man. Yo, are you guys watching this Floyd Schofield fight? And then you lost your money, buddy, because he lost in a split decision. Damn, Moreno looks good, man. This dude thought he was gonna just hop up in here and take Moreno's spot. He wants another crack at that belt. Damn, he looks fast, bro. He looks real good. He's definitely been in the gym training. Nice knee up the middle. That shit is not working for Schofield, bro. That shit is busy tonight. Hold up. I got one more trick up my sleeve. See if I can get this fight going. But that was a good round for Moreno right there, man. He's really like uh let's go with this right here. Damn! He kicked him right off the side of his head. Oh shit. Let me see this way. Yeah, guys, I don't know, man. I don't think that this shit's gonna be working, man. But yeah, guys, we had an amazing fight. Night of fights here, man. It's always a pleasure calling these fights with you guys. Congratulations, Bam Bam, for calling this fight. Yo, I'm gonna have to see you on the next one though. But and then I'm gonna look up this Schofield fight, see how he did tonight. If I'm gonna try it one more time right here. If I can't get it, then I just can't get it. Oh, this Moreno's fight though. If you guys want to see a fight right now, it's going on in the UFC, the main event. And if you don't watch it, it's all right. But these boys is going at it right now. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm getting this fight. Always got them busted up good. So fight fans, listen, it's been my pleasure. I'm on to the next one after this one. Congratulations to Bam Bam Boogie. He was our big winner tonight. Give it up for Bam for calling this fight. He finally secured himself a piece of the world title. I say a piece because he's not going to have it long enough to even get it shine. Because I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne, and we got plenty of boxing in November to go around. And stick with us. Stay tuned as we put the Notre Dame. Bam puts the title up for grabs, and we all wonder where Lionheart is. I think he's hiding from the bookies from that bet he put down. So, fight fans, love yourselves and have an amazing night.